Hardscape Nate, wrapping up my trip here in Houston. Been a great week, running around with Wright Precast with Brett Henry and Jay and Kevin Swope. Really just a couple of main takeaways that I want to hit on as we end this week. And they're things that we see across the country, across North America, of the common hurdles that come up, or the common things that slow us down as sales reps in getting the progress that we want. One, the most common, is the comment of price and cost, too expensive. I can't stock this at my yard because the product's too expensive. My contractors won't buy it. Contractors saying, I can't sell this. I can get 4x8 Holland pavers for $1.15 a square foot. And that's a challenge for a lot of reps. We instantly go to just features and benefits, and we talk features and benefits, and it's a wet cast, and it's this and it's that. That's a challenge for a lot of reps. We instantly go to just features and benefits, and we talk features and benefits, and it's a wet cast, and it's this and it's that. And we need to stop, take a breath, and have the conversation that it's not about price, it's not about cost, because the one thing that they're forgetting, the one element in this whole process of purchasing our products is the homeowner. And the homeowners have a budget. They're not asking, they do, it comes out in this way, right? What's my price? What's my cost? How can we make it cheaper? And the first thing everybody does is wants to drive the product cost down. Oh, I can get you a cheaper paver. But does that actually accomplish the vision and the dream they have for their backyard? So, without going too deep into that, let's talk to the homeowners about what's their budget. What do they want to accomplish in their backyard? Do they need 1,000 square feet, or can they do 700 square feet and have a beautiful paving and retaining wall option given to them rather than what the other 15 neighbors in the neighborhood have? So that's one. Hit me up and let me know. We go farther into depth on that topic. That's a big one. Number two is quality of activity and the recipient of the activity as a rep. And it's very easy to go and hang out with our dealers. It's a brick and mortar store. Can't go anywhere. We know where they are. There's always somebody there. And we can easily stop in, and we're showing face, and we feel like we're accomplishing something. We feel like that we're giving them we're bringing benefit to them by walking in, saying hi, and giving donuts. So that's not the place, right? It's great stop in there, every now and then. But the people that are really driving your product are those contractors. And when you can get to those contractors and you build the rapport with those contractors, it's separating you as the rep from being tied with a dealer, right? So if that contractor ever has an issue with a dealer, or that dealer ever decides to go to a different supplier, you aren't, as the sales rep, attached in that mindset of being a part of that group, a part of that dealer. And so now you're independent, and if that dealer no longer decides to sell your product, that contractor that you would build the rapport with, that you had the relationship with, is going to find out where you are selling product because he likes doing business with you. It's not the product necessarily, it's that he has rapport with the person that he's buying from, and that's you. So keep that in mind. Make sure that your activities are quality, your visits, that you're moving that relationship forward, right? And that building that rapport separate from your dealer. Now I'm saying, I'm not saying to never go out and do ride-alongs with your dealers. I obviously do that. You want to go with them. You want to build that relationship and that partnership. They're the force multiplier. But make sure that you're doing visits and you're doing things to build that relationship with those contractors independent of that. And number three, really, we get hung up. We run around. We think if we're scrambling and we're busy, when we're busy, we're making money, right? Take a deep breath. Make sure that if you got to take a half a day to plan out and make sure that you're being efficient with your time, right? Respect your time. When a contractor calls or a dealer calls and there's, oh man, I need a sample of this, or I need this, I have to have it now. our first instinct is to drop what we're doing and get it to them. But is that respectful of your time as well? Right? So if you're somewhere and you need to be at another appointment, or you're in a whole nother area of your territory, of your state maybe, you know, you got to kind of hold your ground. You have to respect yourself. That's what I want to get to here, right? Is that typically that job isn't going in the ground tomorrow, and that sample can come in a couple of days or next week when I'm back over there. And as you do that, and as you respect your time as much as you respect their time, the day gets a little bit easier. There a little bit more weights off the shoulders. You're not worried, like scrambling. Oh, I got to run back there now. Now I got to rush back across 3 towns to get over to this site that I promised I'd be at. And we're always worried. We're always rushing to try to catch back up. And we don't take time for ourselves. Take a deep breath. Take time for yourselves. That's all. Have a great week, or a great weekend, I'm sorry. And we'll see you as we get to Jackson, Mississippi next week. So keep following us, and we'll see you on the road.